Welcome to Life Skills TTP. Today we're going to talk about my journey from California to here. And I made this journey around here in 2022, December of 2022. And when I arrived here, I already knew the sign on the door. The sign on the door said Redneck Heaven. And so I guess when they do these things, this is to keep us indigenous people, the real natives, off the indigenous land. That's just what I believe. So when I arrived here, I was open minded because, like I told you, I was diverse. And I don't get into say, man, even my uncle told me that, oh man, they're racist stuff up here. And I'm like, man, how long ago was that? And even so, does that really even exist? It only exists to the people that want to play that game. And so when I got here, I guess for my punishment or whatever for leaving California, whatever they felt was necessary, they decided to play that game. And so I had somebody come up here and ask me about the sign. If you know anything about groups or organizations, he left that sign on purpose. He left the sign on purpose and then had somebody ask him about it because he was still around here. A matter of fact, he came and he told me about the sprinklers and stuff. So I thought that was odd. I thought that was odd that that some indigenous people purchased this land, right? Oh yeah, that's my check at 2:30, right? And they know that we purchased this land. So why did he leave the sign up? And then on top of that, when he came again, he still didn't get it. So I understood that that was going to be a game. And so they weren't even really, I guess, what would you call it? Like they didn't want to, they sent their kids to ask about the sign. And I thought that that was shitty. Like I thought that that was pretty terrible, you know? And so I was like, well, where's your parents? And they was just looking at me and I was like, and what is this? I said, man, get out of here, man. Look, I don't have time for this. I don't even play those kind of games. So I don't even understand. So I'm going to tell you where that started off the jump. And I have to tell you this because it just doesn't stop. Okay? It just does not stop. And so today, when I get all the reason and I time stamped it, we have somebody come in. Since I've been here, they back. First, it was a black truck. Now it's a cream color to it, whatever. But they back it all the way up to the corner of the thing next to our lot. And they act like they in Boys in the Hood or something. It is really weird. It is so strange. I said, okay, well, let me go over here and meet the guy. So I go over there to say, hey, man, we got a business. No, it's a business. You can't be with 200 feet of this. So I said, oh, yeah. But before I could say anything, he said, oh, get the fuck out. He was acting like he was going to beat me up. He was acting like a character at a Boys in the Hood. I swear to you. It seemed like I'm in a time machine. So I'm going to preface that to say that this individual has, or whoever this entity that makes this noise has been here since 22. Now, they may have ramped it up and added a little sauce and did a few different things, but I tell you to say this is Life Skills TTP. This is why I'm in peer-to-peer. This is why I do mental health. This is why. Because people have to understand that stuff is constructed, and if you don't have the proper tools to deal with this stuff, even me, right? This is borderline like out of character for me. But I have to get this off my chest because I'm balanced. I have many sides to me. I use them all. And I thought to myself at 55, why would I get into a confrontation with this guy over what? His behavior? I'm going to actually get in trouble or invite the police over here because of somebody else's behavior. And so you have to think that these people are sick because they know exactly what they're doing. And then what is the trigger? Why is it being done? Why is it so laser center focused on me? Well, it's simple. Hey, man, my spirit is the light. It hasn't been destroyed. My soul ain't been taken. I'm an independent God. And so I answer to me. And so when people say stuff and do stuff, I'm going to challenge it every time. And this is just a little smoke because I work hard to try to make things better, not only for me, for myself, but for other people. And it just seems like they are not even with none of that. Not even remotely close. And all they do is antagonize and do a bunch of weird stuff because they think it's going to take me out of my character or this and that. This is the reason why I have the skills that I have, guys. I share these things. This is the power of shared experiences. I share these things for that reason. Okay? It is not the land. It's not this. It's not that. It's human beings. It's human beings and their behavior. It's compromised human beings and their behavior. It's a bunch of red dot people with their behavior. Compromised. And these are the people that they pay because they're connected to a system where the actual target is not them, it's me. So let's create all of this stuff so everybody can say, oh yeah, he's a jerk. Oh yeah, I tried to talk to him. No, it's none of that because I came out here to mind my business. And I built a business in less than 2 years. A couple of them, a few of them. And if you wasn't so far trying to sniff up my rear, maybe you would have something. Maybe you wouldn't be around here antagonizing. Maybe you wouldn't be around here making noise. You didn't act like a human being. You didn't come up to the door. You didn't say, hey, what's up, fella? You new in the area? Yeah, I'm over here. I did that. Hey, man, let me know if the music's too loud, because we like to, we into that stuff. I say, all right, I'll let you know. Just if you see some cars parked back there, we got a business, kind of keep it down. No, none of that. I know he's a plant because he tried to act like he was going to roar up. Man, what am I going to fight you for, bro? What am I going to fight you for? Are you absolutely insane? Snot nose, stuff all on your sweats? What are you guys picking through? Anyway, dirt misers, right? And the best that you can do is try to ruin or get into frequency, because that's all it really is time and frequency, and disrupt stuff. So this is Life Skills TTP. I'm giving you this first part of that, give you the premise of that, so I can show you exactly what it is. And they've been playing this game in this area for a long time, with other indigenous people. They've been doing it for a long time. I don't even feel like entitled to something, but they don't even take care of their stuff. So to me, your land's sitting anyway. Because people that's their stuff, they got it, been here that long, they done did something to it. What I'm looking at, what I'm seeing is not what I'm seeing. So I just like to share that with you. I have real stuff happening real time. I have to go over there. I have to evaluate the situation and say, hey, is this going to be actually beneficial to do it? Because they're really connected to the people that really want to come over here, which is the authority. So he going to keep poking. Hopefully I call the authority on myself, right? Nah, too sharp for that. Anyway, Life Skills TTP. You guys enjoy your day.